Hi, you guys. It's Autumn with AMA Healthcare, and we are really doing some effort. So one of my favorite things is doing some education, making sure that you guys can protect yourself and making sure that you guys know how to ask questions and what the answer should be. So, I thought the umbrella was going to fall on me. I had to take a moment and catch my breath. Let's talk about bonuses for a minute, okay? So it's going to make you feel all like warm and fuzzy to see that you're getting a completion bonus or a sign-on bonus from your agency, right? You're like, wow, they're like the best agency ever. They're just giving me some money. No, that's really not how that works. So the thing is that there's kind of two types of bonuses. There's one from the agency, and then there's one from the hospital. If it's from the hospital, doesn't affect your pay, doesn't come out of your pay, just extra money. Those are the great kind of bonuses, right? Now let's talk about, so you're safe with those. If it's a hospital completion bonus, like run with it, okay? If it is a company agency bonus, and they're either going to give you a sign-on bonus or they're going to give you a completion bonus, I want you to consider a couple of things. First of all, if we could give you guys free money as an agency, we totally would. But this is a business, and we all know that the checks and balances, the expenses can't exceed the income or you're bankrupt. So the idea that companies have just an extra bunch of money, especially if it's not one of the top like 3 huge agencies, sitting around waiting for somebody to need a contract is kind of unrealistic. So I'm going to kind of explain where that money sometimes comes from and how you can make sure that you're taken care of. So if it's a sign-on bonus, just from the agency, it's usually taken from, let's say you are entitled to like $1,100 of travel reimbursement, okay, for your round trip. And let's say the company gives you 500 of it. Well, they probably took the other 500 that you're entitled to and they're giving it to you as a sign-on bonus, which is fine, right? Sounds fine. Like, whatever, I'll take the money up front. Except for they just took money that is tax-free and they put it in a 40% tax bracket. So you're losing money. They're taking money out of your pocket just to make you feel kind of warm and fuzzy inside. Kind of like had one of those dates before, haven't we? So I tend to tell people to steer away from sign-on bonuses, okay? Because they don't always do you any justice. Unless the company is really, really trying hard to get to you and they're just throwing out money, which who has that kind of money? It's usually coming out of your pot of money and it's usually coming out of tax-free stipends, and then they're putting it in a 40% tax bracket. So watch out. The other type of bonus is a completion bonus that's given by the agency. Now, a lot of times what I see is you'll see a contract that says there's a $500 completion bonus if you complete 562 hours. On a 12-hour shifter for 13 weeks, your total contract hours is 468. If you work 562 hours, that's 94 hours of overtime, right? Wow, that's a lot. So they're going to give you a $500 bonus if you work 92 hours more than you are required. Okay. Now I kind of want to break some pay down for you. So let's say you get a $500 bonus for working those extra 92 hours. Let's say your overtime rate for those hours is $40. So $40 at 94 hours is going to give you $3,760 before taxes. Okay. I'm going to tell you that bill rate for that overtime is probably about 80. So if I bill 80 for 94 hours, I am looking at $7,520. You're getting $307,060 of that. That leaves $4,260 going to the company. You're getting 43% of the overtime rate. 43%. You just worked like 60 hours in 1 week. You're working a 12-hour shift, probably in a really busy unit. You barely get to take a drink, let alone go to the bathroom or eat lunch. And you're only making 43% of your bill rate. So that $500 bonus doesn't seem so great now, does it? So in those situations, if you have a contract and they're telling you you're going to get a bonus if you work so much overtime, I would ask for an increased overtime rate over a $500 bonus because you're going to make much more money. Okay. So those are a few things for you guys to watch out for in just some areas that now you are a little bit more educated and you can ask some really serious questions. You're probably going to stump a couple of recruiters because they're not used to you guys knowing this much information. Okay. All right. You guys know how to get a hold of us. Have a great day. Bye.